Heyo, it is Caitlin, and yes, new setting. I'm standing up. Yes, I have legs. Alright, let's just get into the video. Today I'm gonna show my album collection along with my miniature vinyl collection. Because, I don't know, I ran out of video ideas. So, this is in alphabetical order, or at least the CDs are. So, let's get right to it. First of all, we have All Time Lows, Nothing Personal, one of my favorite albums of all time. I love this. Two, it's hard to explain my love for this album, actually. But yeah, it's just very happy for the most part, except for the last track. If any of you know, it's Therapy, and that might make you sob. But my personal favorites, which it's basic, but I love Weightless. That's one of my favorites. And I also like Break Your Little Heart. Basically, the first 3 tracks are like my favorite. Oh, and Sick Little Games is really fucking good, too. So, you know, that's the thing. Next is also All Time Low, which is Don't Panic. I personally, this is unpopular opinion here, but I like Don't Panic. It's longer now because, I don't know, I like some of the bonus tracks quite a bit. But my personal favorite has got to be either Reckless and the Reckless and the Brave. Paint Your Wings is good. And obviously Everyone Loves for Baltimore. Or at least I do. Come at me. Next is the lovely Avenged Sevenfold, which is City of Evil. I stole this from my sister's ex-boyfriend. I'm not gonna lie. My actual favorite is Seize the Day, which one of my favorite Avenged Sevenfold songs. Though Avenged Sevenfold's not really in my top 10 bands or anything, but I do like this album. But I personally more in love with the self-titled. Next, is the beautiful, lovely album. Yeah, you can see that now. Veil, Black Veil Brides, good album. I was kind of scared for it because I don't know, it's just me. Okay, at first I thought the disc was completely black, but it's not, because I can't get it at a right angle, but it's like this, where you could kind of see the B. Yeah, there you go. Let's look at all their beautiful, beautiful faces. Also, I thought this was a fantastic album. It might kind of tied with Set the World on Fire, which has become my favorite. Not really We Stitch These Wounds anymore. I gave it one more listen. I was just like, a bit repetitive. Let's get to Set the World on Fire, which pretty much, well, my favorite songs on there, for one. Second of all, I don't know, it's a bit heavier than most. But yeah, my personal favorite from this is, it's lame, but one of the singles is When They Call My Name. That's one of my favorites. Outsider, Dead Men Walking is pretty freaking good. The overture in it is awesome. I like King of Pain, Throw the First Stone, and the last track, which is the self-titled kind of, Veil, This Is Where It Ends. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Instrumental in Veil especially, it's so different for Black Veil, and I love what they did with it. All of this was pretty different, in my opinion. So yeah, good album. Check it out. Next, we're getting to Fall Out Boy here. From Under the Cork Tree. Love this album. I think it's fabulous. It's my favorite by them ever. Sorry, I have a musical stuck in my head, so don't hurt me if I start singing it. This case is broken. I broke it trying to get the plastic off. So yeah, I'm smart. But my favorite is, shoot, where is it? I've Got a Dark Alley and a Bad Idea That Says You Should Shut Your Mouth. That is my favorite Fall Out Boy song. But it gets to me every time. Oh, and Sophomore Slump or Comeback of the Year is really freaking good too. But yeah, if you haven't listened to this album, I suggest it's it's my favorite by Fall Out Boy, but I don't know, you might have a different one. Or you might not like Fall Out Boy at all, that's all you. I'll respect the opinion. I just got this one recently, Infinity on High by Fall Out Boy. We're in the Fall Out Boy section here. Good album. This is not my absolute favorite, but I do like all of it pretty much. Carpal Tunnel of Love is really good. And of course, Thanks for the Memories is a classic. I don't see how anyone can't love that song. My opinion on Fall Out Boy's new album is that's another video. Now, this is the only album I have by Hailstorm. Hailstorm, The Strange Case of. Love this album. I was listening to it yesterday, and I've never rocked out so hard. There's a certain 3 songs in the middle of it, which they're more like the slow ballad stuff. I love Lizzie Hale's voice in it. I think she's fabulous. I think this album's absolutely gorgeous. Here's to Us is a freaking I don't know, it's not a bop, but it's a good ass song, is what I'd describe. But my favorite song on here, and also my favorite song by Hailstorm, is Break In. Oh my gosh. Words cannot describe how much I love that song. It's really slow. Put your candle in the air and lead me back home. That's probably not right, but I'm not good with lyrics. Alright, the next one is one I got in 7th grade? 6th grade? Don't judge me. Katy Perry's Prism. I like this album. I still do. Don't listen to it, like, at all. Unconditionally is a good song. What was my actual favorite? Oh, By the Grace of God is actually a really good song. Come on. I like pop, too. Next is a classic. A classic for the ages. One of my favorite albums, and probably a lot of people's favorite album, is The Black Parade. I would say this is one of the best albums of all time. I think it's going down in history as legendary and unforgettable. Welcome to the Black Parade is a staple of the 2000s. Though I didn't really know what that was then, my mom was actually a big fan of My Chemical Romance back in the day, 2000s. But yeah, my favorite song on here is obviously my favorite song of all time, which is Disenchanted. Well, actually, one of my favorite songs of all time. That's not my absolute favorite, but, it's still fucking good. Next, this is a random one. What's the Story of Morning Glory from Oasis? I got this at Gibraltar for like $5. I love this album. I think it's good. Don't Look Back in Anger is my personal favorite. And honestly, Roll With It's really good too. I haven't listened to it in a while. Maybe I'll listen to it later. Never know. Oh, Champagne Supernova is pretty fucking great too. And we're getting to Panic at the Disco right now. This is the only Panic album I own on CD. Fever You Can't Sweat Out, a classic. One of my favorites. It's not my favorite by Panic. I actually can't pick a favorite album because I love all of them. But my favorite off of this is, again, my favorite song by Panic as of right now, Nails for Breakfast, Text for Snacks. I've never gotten why I like it. Oh, I also like Kamasado. I love all of it. Alright. The cover. How's the CD look? How the CD looks. If you want to know. And crap, this is a terrible video. But you know what? We're going with it. Sum 41 is next. This is the only one I have on CD. I have almost all their albums on my phone though. 13 Voices, their most recent one, which I do like. I enjoy. Murder of Crows is good. I quite love that. Fake Your Own Death is, the single. War. 13 Voices is an actual good song. The self-title's awesome. God Save Us All is my personal favorite on this one. Again, it's not my favorite one by them at all, actually. Do I have a favorite by Sum 41? I like Chuck. I know that for darn sure. No, Underclass Hero is my actual favorite. And Chuck is close behind. That's all the CDs. Now we're going to get to vinyl, which short. Very short. There's only 4. But, this is not in any particular order. So, first one, the actual classic. My mom got me this for Christmas, and I cannot be happier. If you don't know what this is by now, I feel like I shouldn't have to say it, but I will anyway. Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon, a simply fantastic album. I love the cover. I do like Brain Damage is pretty diggity darn awesome. And Brain Damage was actually in a marching show I did. That's cool. Breathe, On the Run, Time. Pretty much all of it's really freaking great, in my opinion. Oh, no, my actual favorite by Pink Floyd is Us and Them from this one. I don't know why. Next one is gonna make me cry. I actually have MCR's Greatest Hits album on vinyl. Can I talk about that? Inside, if you can't see it, which you can't because this laptop is a piece of shit, it has all the members inside of it, and one of them, if you can see it, at the bottom it says Thank You for the Venom, which is actually one of my favorite songs by them. It's a Greatest Hits album. There's not much to say about it. Fake Your Death, the song that was added. Love that song. It's actually, I can't pick favorites by MCR anymore, okay? The only one I know I love and is absolutely my favorite is Disenchanted, which is not on here because it's not really a greatest hit. But, I will not lie. They pick some good tracks. And obviously the greatest hits, like Black Parade, they do to Guys Like Us in Prison, and Honey, This Mirror Isn't Big Enough for the Two of Us, which I love that song, but that music video creeps me out. Next, Fall Out Boy, another one, but a different album. American Beauty, American Psycho. Good album. I like it. Not my favorite by Fall Out Boy. I already said what my favorite was. I personally, Kids Aren't Alright is good. Obviously, everyone loves Uma Thurman. If I'm being honest, my favorite off of this one is Novocaine. I don't get it why. Oh, and Twin Skeletons. That's a really good song. It's really catchy, and, Oh, there was another one I liked. Oh, crap. Jetpack Blues. That's a good one. And the last one is Panic. And it's I keep on saying their, but I really should say his. His most recent album is Death of a Bachelor. Good album. I feel like should have got a little more credit. I understand it's not their best one, actually. I think I don't know where this stands on my list, but love the songs on here. I think all the songs are really catchy. They grab your attention. Impossible Year is probably my favorite off of this one, and I'm gonna say I love the single Hallelujah. I don't know. It's been one of my favorites here. And oh, Good, Bad, and the Dirty and House of Memories is fabulous in my opinion. But you know, my opinion normally does not matter. So, and that's how you should take this video. Take my opinion with a grain of salt. Alright, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this better angle. I know my room's kind of a mess. I tried to clean it a little. Yeah, there's not much else to say. Like, comment, subscribe. I really don't care. Every day may not be good, but there's something good in every day. So long, and good night.